Okay. Alright. Here we go. Or at least it's here again now, but... Look, there's the no game audio. Again. Because, yeah, that was the only like... That has been a thing where it's like, oh, when I shift over to the scene, you know, in XSplit, when I shift over to the scene, then the, then, you know, there's no game audio, so it's like, oh, just refresh it, and it comes back. But, literally just today, oh gosh, literally just today, like, just as I start, or actually right before I start the stream, there's an issue where it just would not play on my TV, or my like, it would say that it was disconnected from my TV. Okay. But looks like we should be good, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Game hater be giving us a stick eye. How much is a new capture card? Oh, I haven't looked. I haven't checked. This one cost 100 something. And the thing is, if I get a new one, I don't know if I would get like the same brand or same, they probably don't sell this one anymore. So I think I'd mentioned it before, I bought it in 2018. They probably cost around that price, like 100 something. If I were to get a new one, I think probably I'd just take the Elgato pill and get that brand. Like, out of trainers, there should be like maybe a handful of other trainers maybe in this area. I'll take a look around. You know, I'm wondering if maybe there's an issue with the cable itself. Maybe if I use a different cable or get a new one, maybe that will solve things. Okay, hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good for most of the stream, or most of the rest of the stream. You? Did I battle you? I think I did battle you, yeah. We're like those random strong trainers. The ones with a black dialogue box. Need to go all in. We need the experience. Well, no, this goes, but then this goes up to the mountain. It exploded. We're working on that. Gonna clean up. All right. NP. I don't think it was like. It didn't take too long. It took like a little, you know, finagling here and there, right? I think a little finagling is somewhat... Wait, how long has the stream been running? Oh my gosh. Not... Okay, not too long. I don't know if that came through in the stream, but it disconnected again for like a second, but then came back. So... Technically not long, because if you're just popping in, I was having some capture card difficulties, and so I took a moment to try and fix that. And I thought I did, and it seems like hopefully we're good. But not long. We're just catching up, saying hi, trying to get just a little bit more experience just before really taking on Professor Sada, because her Pokemon are going to be, yeah, level 66 at the lowest. Oh, cool, a bunch of adult Pyroar. Get them! No! And, you know, we'll wait things out. We'll see how things go. Oh, these are only level 40? Oh, yeah, because up in the mountains, they're that. I think it's down technically in actual area 1 where they're like, you know, honestly maybe we'll just auto battle all of the all the Pokemon we see in area 0, and then that could get us up. Oh yeah, we have some storied battles in there, yeah. So probably should get moving on that. Cause yeah, we're gonna have like what the little story battles against like some of the Paradox Pokemon in Area 0. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any trainers in this route. I mean, I believe we got them all. Got them all. Ayo, how's it going? Gator, is there a poll for what? Oh, just if we attempt, just see what people think about Teal Mask. Is it? Yeah, it says Teal Mask. If we do that as part of the stream after defeating Sada. I don't know how long it'll be. And again, I'm just kind of like waiting things out right now. I'm just kind of making sure things are running well because we ran into some issues. Wait, this guy tells you, huh? If you got all the trainers. Or at least, you know, most of them. Yeah, it looks like we got them all. Whoa. About 17 minutes stream. Oh, Skeletor. Can learn a new move. Let me see what it is. Yeah, we're getting all the gators and lizards ready. Especially for alligator. We need the star to be ready. What did you... Was it overheat? Probably was overheat. Overheat or fire blast. We don't need those. We only need torch song. Torch song only. That's all we need. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, if that's the least that happens, then I think I might just a minor disconnect every so often. I think should I grin and bear it then? If that's all that happens. Yeah, it does translate over into the stream a bit because it's not just that it isn't displaying on my TV. It's just that like the capture card just as a whole hiccups. Yeah, probably the only thing I could try immediately is trying a new cable. Because I think I might have another of the same type of cable lying around. Or it's just like the little thing itself. The little, you know, the little device itself. In that case, it's like, oh, gotta try and replace that. Gotta get all those Espathras. Yeah, that's working out. They're getting levels. Let me try and get most of them to like around level 65 maybe. And then I think we'll dive into Area 0. Oh, Pokemon ZA. What, we did like 2 videos already. And honestly, probably I think I've got... Hey, wait, speaking of Pokemon ZA, these are Floette. But yeah, I think it's pretty neat. Also, oh, by the way, I might as well mention... another member podcast went up today, and I'm sorry it was late, but yeah, no, basically just talking about everything in the Pokemon Presents. Is Gatorx smart enough to do Pokemon Jeopardy? Yeah, probably not. I think I saw like, oh gosh, a fellow creator or two, maybe trying to get some of those things running. I mean, if anyone wants to invite me for a Pokemon Jeopardy video, I'll try. I mean, there are, you know, some gaps in my knowledge. If you bring up some spin-off games, I might not get it. Still fairly certain it's Legend Z to A. Yeah, that's just what we need. We need like the we need a trailer to give us the full Give us the actual name. Is it ZA, Z to A, Z dash A? Z to A makes sense. But we need we need the trailer. Because yeah, again, like with Legends Arceus, like the English trailer was like, yep, Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is how you pronounce it. I think it's going to be a while until we actually get more news on it. Oh no, the donkey. Here, no, you. I want you. Get the ostrich. Yeah, they're level 50. That'll do it. Skeleturge, 65. Now for alligators, level 66. We'll be good. I think we'll be good. And then we'll just beat up everybody in Area 0. Alright, here we go. We can heal in Medali. The funniest thing is with the the announcement, all the people who screenshotted Pokemon Z and then posted that immediately without waiting a few seconds to get the A. That was funny. I was totally flabbergasted. Announcement. The Wingle Sandals. Alright, now we can head on up. Oh, do I... How am I on items? I think I just... No, I bought items right before. We'll be good. We'll be good. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right up there. And that should do it. Now, I saw a Meowth there, and for a second I thought it was a white Impidimp. It's like, what? That's not what the shiny looks like. The shiny is blue. Why is this why is this Impidimp white? Hear about AZ's Floette. Think it never left. It's been hiding. Makes sense. It was watching the whole time. Hope Jinx gets the Mega Evolution. It would be real interesting to see what new stuff they had. Never had a Pokemon, a rival give us the starters. Speaking of fellow creators, how is beef with salt? What? I didn't see what happened. I got no beef. Also, I haven't seen everything on Twitter because post one big tweet and then it's like, okay, cool. Those are all the notifications. I can't read anything basically. And I mean, randomly there are people who who have me blocked and I've never interacted with them and I'm like, what? Ba-da-da-da-da. I like the music. Penny got the lights working. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Inside there's just like what, 3 battles against wild Pokemon? And then the big thing against Professor Sada. Surprisingly old-fashioned like that. What's that? Clipped you a segment of reaction stream. Oh, added on Twitter with the mention. Oh, in a comment. Oh no, I didn't I didn't happen to see that. Also, too, it's funny. I know, or, here's the funny thing. As long as you, what do you call it? What's the phrase? What was I thinking? What was I saying? Oh yeah, sometimes people will at Gator EX. Just Gator X, no P. And it you know, tags somebody who took the Gator X handle on Twitter and has not been active in years. Now, point is now my notifications have been just swamped, so I'm like, I can't read anything. You know, to be fair, maybe I could just mute the big funny tweet. Oh, only joking. Imagine it's going down in Pokemon Horizons if Ash ever appears. Bring him in. I wonder if he would. I think he could. I think it's gonna be a while before they do. If they were to. But still, otherwise, I think maybe it's best that they just keep things going like as they are. Make a funny reference here and there to the original series. I gotta catch up on Horizon. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Don't tell me I did that. I touched the desk for a second. For a second. And now, don't tell me the slightest nudge is setting it off now. Oh, great. Because I did touch the desk really slightly for a second. Okay, can we get going again? Can we get back in action? No? That's the thing though, I wonder what part of it specifically is the problem part. I don't have time to troubleshoot right now, man. Come on, dude. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Okay, I think maybe it's something along those lines, because it did disconnect when I touched the desk, when I nudged the desk a bit. I hope that's not the case then, because then if that happens, it's like, ooh, we gotta be real careful. Sada is hacking the stream. She doesn't want to get defeated. She is pulling her fourth wall breaking powers. Oh, great. And look, there's another thing to worry about. No, it's not Sada, it's the AI Protection Protocol. Or no, the Paradise Protection Protocol. Harvin told ChatGPT that you love them for going in the portal. Yeah, they're all shocked at Area Zero. That no stream crash. It's a capture card that's on the fritz today. I don't want to try and try and buy a new one between now and next week, though. Well, actually, next week... well, then again, next week I could just not stream a stream a game that needs a capture card. We could just stream TCG online, since that doesn't need capture card. I do love this part, this little cutscene here. I'm thinking, yeah, that now I'm just thinking. So it's either going to be the cable or the thing itself. If that happens again and it's like, oh, it's a significant thing and I can't get it reconnected, I'll go grab another cable and plug it in. But if it does not, then it's like, oh boy, oh wow, wowee. Let's hop on Amazon right now. Let's look at capture cards on Amazon right now. I think I might have died once or twice here. Oh, this one's for a camera. Oh, this works with Switch? Okay, that's $40. But it's, what brand is this? It says it works on Switch. Wait, hang on. Are you actually legitimately allowed to use a camera capture card still for games for Switch? What the heck? Man, I gotta dig. I think I might have some other thing. No, Cam Link. Oh, look, they did make a new version of oh no, they did make another AverMedia one. Yeah, okay, because the brand, the one I use right now is AverMedia brand. And like I said, it worked great for me for, oh my gosh, 6 years. 6 years? Is that right? Yeah. That's right. And this one's 77. We can jam with that. 80, okay. I mean, I'll try and do some troubleshooting this week and see what I can fix. Wait, wasn't watching. Can we start over? Well, I mean, we just got here, basically. I love Farigiraffe, man. I love Girafarig too. No, I can't auto battle them. I love Girafarig too much. I can't do it to them. I wasn't looking. Do it again. You know, I think it's a good idea too that like your first little run through here, like, you know, story wise, that Koraidon and Miraidon don't want to come out. So you just walk through it yourself. Oh, you can't even... Wow, you can't even auto battle. Wow. Oh, I can't even open my... Oh, while they're talking, I can't even open up my, my menu. Really? I never tried that. Because other times I've run through it, I've just, like, walked straight... Okay, so you need to be up here to, access the menu. That Girafarig ran right through me. Okay, you can now. Yeah, as long as they're talking. But they only talk as, Okay, now you can auto battle. But the farther you go, that triggers what dialogue they'll say. Interesting. Just finding out, like, ooh, so that's how it works. We'll beat up a Pokemon or two progressively. Go play in the Forbidden Waters. Salak Berry. Is Feraligatr a lizard? Oh no. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Huh. Very curious. I did not know. Oh boy. Also, a bunch of Floette in Area 0? Suspicious. So, Penny, how do you wind up friends with Rex anyway? Okay, yeah, now back to the... I can't pull up the menu. Or auto battle. It's the storied parts. But, I mean, I do really like this sequence, though. I dig story-wise. Finally, citrus berries. I mean, what, earlier, or at some other part in the stream, weren't we, thirsting for berries? Oh yeah, and then it auto-saves at various points. Or does it auto-save just every time after you just pick something up? I think that was the case. Shiny stone. You know, I never really, like, gone throughout all of Area 0. Like, explored every little nook and cranny of it. Maybe I should sometime. I've always just thought of it as, like, the forbidden off-limits place, even, you know, even after I, even after I beat the game. Oh, the battle music's so good, dude. Here the Descendant, Serena Ancestor, character Adamant Descendant, Kel Ancestor. Adamant and Arita are getting, they're getting modern-day clothing in Pokemon Masters, y'all see? Koraidon is scared of his school bully, bigger Koraidon. I feel like last time I went to Area 0, could open the menu while they talk. They just resume the conversation after. Huh. I don't know. That's not the case here. Or at least I can't. Remember seeing a clip of someone waiting for them to stop so they could save and catch a shiny Raichu? That's funny. I mean, imagine finding an area, or in the part of the story, like finding a shiny in Area 0. That'd be sick. Apricot berry. Oh no! He's become one with the tree. Have the opportunity to play the first Pokemon game since Gen 3. Options are Let's Go, Legends Arceus, Sword Shield, Diamond, Shiny Pearl, Scarlet Violet. To reintroduce you to the game, in your opinion? It depends on what you want. Do you want traditional Pokemon? Because out of those, best traditional Pokemon, honestly, I say Sword and Shield. Or BSP if you haven't played. Or yeah, if you never played Gen 4, yeah. Optimal. Or I think I said this once in some stream. Whereas, like, you know, if I were to introduce somebody completely to Pokemon, or like, if it were that case, it's like, hey, I haven't played Pokemon in a long time, I have a Switch. I think I did say in one stream, play BDSP. It'll either be like your reminder of Gen 4 if you played Gen 4, or the first time playing, you know, Gen 4. Play BDSP and then go into Legends Arceus. Because then you get, like, the super traditional Pokemon game, and then, like, the, you know, the brand new one that, like, changed things up. And then builds off of the story, too. That's the thing. I honestly think Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I think they're not bad Pokemon games. But I think they're factually one of the worst because of how little they improve upon in meaningful ways from regular Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, if it's like, oh, I never played Diamond and Pearl, and if you don't want to spend the money on Platinum, then it's like, yeah, go ahead, get BDSP. It's like $40 at Best Buy. Oh wait, hang on. There's gonna be a Glimora battle. We're gonna annihilate this weird flower. Let's see if Ramona's sister's in Legend Z. It's mayonnaise, a Paradox Pokemon. Legends tell that Floette created the Area Zero creator. So these must be its buds. Yeah, Adamant has Jordans too. Yep. I think I already mentioned all the places. Oh, Beloved Maiden Abyss. Oh, and Area Zero gave you from the the vibes it gave you from the very beginning. Favorite Lord of the Rings character, Treebeard or Treebird. Let's go. Oh, bird of the tree, what's your wisdom? Sorry, I'm catching up on chat too. Gonna annihilate this Glamora. I always see people saying PLA, but not PORAS or PBDSP. So why PLA instead of LA? Because LA is used for a lot of other things, probably. Especially like if you're into a bunch of other fandoms, right? Because already LA is like, you think Los Angeles or Louisiana, or heck, people like the recent talk about the Avatar: The Last Airbender show on Netflix. People call it, or just abbreviate live action as LA. That's a good point though. I think 2, especially because it's only one game instead of 2. Because, you know, or ask BDSP, it's like, okay, yeah, I know which ones those are, yeah. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It's a very unique kind of, abbreviation of it. Meanwhile, LA is like very generic. Or not generic, but like very widely used. Is it, let's say, you know, you happen to see some random thread that's vaguely Pokemon related, and then you see Oras pop into it, it's like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. But then if you see LA without the context, push the button. Xenoblade Chronicles, Elon Mono. Did you see Champion Blaze's Breaker Toby tribute? I did not. Is it like, well, I guess tribute. Probably like a Nito appreciation video. I've been thinking of trying to make it something like that. But not, I mean, not about Toby, but about another, not on this channel, but you know. So it's like you realize too, oh. Because you realize too how, you know, how important certain channels are for, you know, fandoms. Arceus, the Last Airbender. I think Jacques got Jordans too, he's just too powerful. Warzone doesn't flex on everyone drip because he's got the ultimate Riz. Oh, which by the way, I did watch the Last Airbender live action show. But I'm already seeing people calling it PLZA instead of LZA. True. I guess too, especially now because of Legends Arceus, it set the precedent of the PL. I mean, think of it with I think the big thing is because it's a non-standard Pokemon game, not coming in a pair. Because like what, Mystery Dungeon is abbreviated as PMD instead of just MD. But I guess the PM is important because, you know, Mystery Dungeon is used for other things. True. No, I'm still trying to auto-battle that thing, but I'm like, oh sweet, that's right. I still gotta charge my controller. I gotta get a cable to charge my controller. Let me do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab a cable for my controller real quick. I'm not even gonna mute the mic or change the scene because you could probably still hear me across the room. So BRB. Here I go to get my cable. Here I am opening the drawer. I actually probably can't even hear it from the mic there. Put a 1 if you can hear me right now. And we're back. And now we simply just plug in the controller. There we go. Alright, sweet. Back in business. Arceus, the Last Airbender. 111. Yo! Best audiobook ever. Would listen again. I kind of want to get into, like, listening to audiobooks. Because for this one, I was listening to an audio version of something the other day, and I was like, no, I could really get into this. Because then especially it's like, oh, it's great if you, you know, say you need to do something else around. Like around the house kind of thing. Why is everyone saying 1? Oh, that's a secret. Big secret. Oh yeah, but I think too, because I kind of want to like, I kind of want to get into some Star Wars books. And so I think it'd be cool to, I mean, it'd be cool to buy them and own them and read them. But also I'm thinking audiobook would be kind of neat. Am I looking for gouging fire or raging bolt? Unfortunately, no. We're going down and we're going to beat up the AI. We're going to take things back. Put things back in the power of the creator. We're gonna beat up the Paradise Protection Protocol. Oh, Helios was an X and Y. Has such a Gen 5 vibe. Yo. Chance thinking Empoleon has as being a starter getting a Mega. I think everything's up in the air. I couldn't accurately predict what the starters would be. For Megas too, I gotta take a good hard look at everything I can to decide who, or you know, what Pokemon should get Megas. Heck, that should be a video. Ha ha ha. Somebody should make a video about that and post it on the GatorX channel. I wonder who should do that. But yeah, no, because you know, all right. For one thing, I never read the Thrawn trilogy. Because I actually never read any Star Wars books, but I kind of like to get into them. So I could definitely go through it for the Thrawn trilogy. And honestly, if I did read any Star Wars books, it would probably just all be Legends anyway. Star Wars Legends? Like Legends Arceus? What? Star Wars Legends are on top. Amazing. Great. Oh wait, no, this thing's like half psychic, right? Takes neutral from Crunch. I want a Helioptile Mega. Coming with me, get Pizza Run. Save your game. Let's go. Get some pizza. The big question is, what kind of pizza? Pizza from a chain? Or local place? Let me think. Chain pizza, I do enjoy. You know, I like some Papa John's. I like Pizza Hut. I'll rock with some Little Caesars also. Little Caesars is great when you don't have someone in your ear telling you it's terrible. $6 pizza, sign me up. Local pizza. I'm trying to think. What's? Oh, there's a great place here. I'm not gonna say the name of it because, you know. But there's a great pizza place. Although, actually, I think I have the sandwiches there more often. Oh, no, hang on. You know, wasn't there some stream a few weeks ago where I was like, oh, my dad's going to a pizza place, and he asked if I want a sandwich. When was that? I feel like that was way too recent. But yeah, that place is great. They got great meatball subs. Had one of those more recently. That's great. I prefer the sandwiches to the pizza there, though. Imagine Pokemon's all Digimon. AI battle if it had hard mode. Everything has booster energy or Quark drive. Mega Flygon. Flygon finally getting a Mega. I think, okay. Because if they are, okay, the concept, of Generation Z, or Generation Z, Pokemon Z. The concept of Pokemon Z of being like, oh, we're gonna make things right. This will begin to make things right. And yeah, I think Flygon should have a Mega. And on top of that, let's give them to Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut. Give them the final boost into their ultimate forms. The ultimate ninja, the ultimate mage, and the ultimate paladin. Dude, I love how the final Kalos starter evolutions are just RPG classes. Rock for Little Caesars. Pizza Hut's better than Little Caesars. Always just a little. Caesars is good when you don't have Pizza Hut in your area. Yeah, Little Caesars is good if you need like a pizza and you need it now, and you need it for $6. If you do go to Little Caesars, you need to ask for a fresh pie. Also give you a hot and ready that's been sitting there for hours. Used to work there? Oh no. I mean, I'd imagine. But at the same time, they also... I've seen them move pretty quickly. Never get the chicken wings. They don't ever make more than old ones. No, I don't think I would ever get wings from Little Caesars. If I go to Little Caesars, I'm there for a pizza. And a soda, maybe. I'm supposed to shake your hand if you're not gonna dox yourself. No. I ain't doing that. But I'm hopefully gonna be at... I'll say this now at least. They're gonna have a Pokemon regional event in LA. And oh look, here I am. LA? You mean Legends Arceus? No, they're in Los Angeles. And in May, I think it was, and I'm gonna go to that hopefully. So I'll be there. I'm not competing. But if anyone is in Los Angeles that May weekend at the Pokemon regionals, then I will be there. That's a meme. I will be there no matter what. No, yeah, we really gotta hook up. Really gotta see who, what other creators are in the area. Yeah, I don't know anybody. Like all the pals I talk to, all the YouTube buddies I talk to and interact with are not here. Finally have Pokemon Mario Maker. They're just calling it ZA. It's gonna be like, you know how in Legends Arceus, progressively Jubilife Village, like one of the buildings gets built? It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that concept, I imagine, but just on a bigger scale. I'm for it. That's one thing I did always love about... Oh wait, yeah, hang on, wait, that's the cave with Roaring Moon. I shouldn't be going in here. I gotta Espeon. I gotta get along with the story, but does it spawn here before you even battle, or is it a does Roaring Moon / Iron Valiant, do they only start spawning after you beat Sada / Turo? Yeah, yeah, I believe it's locked after. Yo, Sableye. Shout out to Sableye. Shout out to the boy Sableye. Oh yeah, they followed me in here. I forgot they're with me. Gotta get out of here. Talk about Power World. I had the same exact same reaction. Raptor Heatmore. Inviting us to LA. Doing a meetup event. If anybody is in... I gotta look up the date exactly, but if anybody is in Los Angeles for the Pokemon regionals, okay, the thing is, here's my secret. Here's my secret. I hate downtown Los Angeles. That's where that's where the regional is gonna be. It's gonna be in downtown Los Angeles. I hate downtown Los Angeles. I go there for, obviously, you know, whenever there's a convention there, right? The Digimon fan meetup last year was there. The Bondi Card Game Fest that I was at last month is there. Anime Expo, when I used to go. I don't go to Anime Expo anymore. But it's there. And so I know the place, I know the area a bit. But other than that, I'm not. Oh gosh, I don't rock. I don't jam with downtown LA. Hollywood neither. Well, Hollywood a bit. It's a like the farther you get away from downtown LA, it's cooler and better. But even still, I'm not about like all of that, you know. Like Hollywood, Beverly Hills kind of place. I'm not. The Malibu also, but Malibu's kind of farther toward the well, even farther up. But Santa Monica, it's a little closer. So I gotta, if anyone, I'll chat with other creators, but if any of them legit are coming and flying in, I'll give them the tips. Though I think most people, especially people competing, right, coming from other places, they're probably just gonna stay at a hotel over there by the convention center, which is probably a good idea if you're competing. But otherwise, I'd say like get a hotel somewhere else and then just commute there, like rent a car, Uber, whatever. Unless you're genuinely there, like in your free time. If in your free time, if you genuinely want to see all the Hollywood stuff, sure, go ahead. But I don't. I've seen it all. It's okay. I mean, I don't know. As a tourist, I'm not like, I'm not there for I'm not about the tourist kind of stuff. But like, I mean, if you're on a movie set, then it's really cool being. If you're on like the TV show set, then it's cool being, you know, Hollywood Burbank kind of area. Because then it's like, yeah, cool. Well, for one thing, you're getting paid. Obviously, if you're working on a movie or a show, you're getting paid. And you know, you get the nice AC in the studios. The catering, well, not necessarily. Well, yeah, catering, but also the the craft services. Get some free cereal. That was me. That was me all the time. Grabbing some of my free cereal and free ice cream between takes. Well, not between takes, but you know, between scenes. I think Roaring Moon shows up after you. Okay, yeah, I'm behind. I was rambling about Hollywood. Let me show here. If it's, I'll say any YouTube friends. If any YouTube friends ever come to Los Angeles, just tell me you don't want to see the Hollywood tourist stuff, and I'll show you the real good parts. I'll show you the best, which is nothing special here. I hate to. You can't even in Burbank. You can't even just take a look at. You can't take a picture in front of the Cartoon Network building because it's not there anymore. They got rid of the Cartoon Network building. It's not there. I used to see it almost all the time when I was over there. So we moving to the right of your apartment. It's being noisy and watching them from your window while vibing here.
A wild super chat appeared. Thank you so much for the gift.
Oh hey, thank you. You're here in Hollywood Hills with Gatorex? Yo, let's go. Oh, sorry. I saw your other one. Really, Hollywood Hills? And I was just saying, well, like Hollywood Hills up there, like not by the, again, I'm not about the downtown LA, the tourist, but nice. I don't go up. I don't go up there much. But thank you so much for the super chat. Where's the where is my? Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Let me read a funny drafted tweet. Where's a good funny drafted tweet to read? These are terrible. Who's writing these tweets? Oh, here's the one. It said, as long as I have under 100,000 subs, I'm considered underrated and cool. But I really want a silver play button. So the plan is to reach the goal, get my play button, and then convince people to unsubscribe and get me back down to 99,000 and stay there forever. Unhinged type tweet. Yeah, there's more than just Hollywood. What? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot around. Go West Young Meowth episode. I want you Gatorade's dunk on the whole of SoCal. No, I love it here. I'm just not a city, like I'm just not a downtown city kind of guy. Specifically downtown LA, again, just because convention center is there, and I'm there, you know, for you know, like convention stuff, and like I said, that's where the Pokemon Regionals is gonna be. It like it's nicer. It's not nicer, but it's cooler for me personally. Like, oh, and more, when I say Hollywood, I do mean mostly like the, you know, the city kind of stuff, the downtown, the Walk of Fame kind of thing. Ty Lopez reference. Heard California has best burritos. Don't know if that's true, because they're on the East Coast. I would say burritos were invented here. Well, you know, more so, more Mexico, but I mean, Mexico is like 2 hours away. You know? I always feel weird saying Mexico. I think I'm gonna shift over and start just saying Mexico all the time. That sounds better. But then will people know what I'm talking about? Or California? Is there a country type area in California? Yes. Like, California is huge. It's got obviously downtown Los Angeles. That's what you hear about, what you see. You got just outside of downtown Los Angeles. Again, more suburb kind of stuff. You head toward the beach. You got the beach there. And that's all up and down the coast, you know. Probably see like Malibu or Santa Monica in like, you know, TV and shows and movies. It's like, well, wasn't there, yeah, like Hannah Montana Forever? They were in Santa Monica. Or regular Hannah Montana, they were in Malibu. Then Long Beach. I like Long Beach. Long Beach, you got the aquarium there. That's where all the ports are too. Well, yeah, like a little, well, like bit of Long Beach, but Long Beach has you got the Aquarium of the Pacific there. That one also has a downtownish area, like that. And then you go farther, you know, farther into the east. Like, you do not need to drive very far away from the city, where you just basically just get like, not desert, but kinda. Because there's a lot too. Maybe like 2-3 hours away. There's the mountains that get snow on them, you know, in the winter. They're nice and cool to visit. You got the lake. There's, you know, mountains, the lake. Frequently, you know, family rents a cabin up there. That's cool. Yeah, like 2-3 hours away, give or take. So it's like a good like drive for a trip. You got the desert, just like Palm Springs, Palm Desert. That's like just a lot of nothing there. But like there's oh gosh, they'll have concerts out there frequently. Hang on, where's the part of the direction I'm supposed to go? Can I just fall down and will it let me? Will it let me catch myself with the phone? Nope. No. And that's just Southern California. Northern has a bunch going on. Oh, there. Okay, thank you for pointing me the direction I'm supposed to go. Northern California is very like it depends. Because there's, you know, more mountains, a lot of greenery. Like you know, you watch Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls, that's all that's Oregon. It's based on Oregon, but like Northern California and Oregon are kind of more or less the same. Oh, never knew Mexico is also pronounced Mexico. Mexico's there's a long story behind the name, but basically, yeah. In Spanish, it's Mexico. Yeah, Cali's so big, it could be 3 states, to be honest. Exactly. Yeah, really 4 if you count Baja. Yep. Yeah, because, yeah, there's that big distinction, like northern, southern California. Wait, what do you explain the reason for that? Oh, for what? If you snipe a shiny limlet. Could also include in the team, it's lizard-esque. Wait. Oh, sorry. You said, alright, so you said giblet, or the chat says giblet, which is auto-corrected from gibble, but I assumed it was auto-corrected from glimlet. Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train going anywhere. I think Gibble is... I count Gibble more as a shark. What's... Oh, historically that? No, it's just... So, it's just that in Spanish, X is really weird. In Spanish, if you see the letter X, it makes an H sound. So that's why Mexico sounds weird to me. Because it's, you know, obviously... You'll hear it, you know, I mean, I hear it. I always hear it pronounced Mexico. Unless it's, unless it's, you know, some other context. But normally I'll hear it. I'll hear it called Mexico. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the gist of it. You see the letter X in Spanish, it's pronounced as an H. I was gonna say it's pronounced the same as a J. But... so I was about to say that X and J make the same sound. In Spanish they do, because J is also it makes a ha sound. Gator, Gator. Which apparently it's I was looking into it. I guess it probably goes a lot deeper too. Because, obviously, you know, Mexico's, like, interesting. Because, you know, obviously all the language, and, you know, language comes from Spain. Culture's a big mix, because obviously had all the native stuff, too. But a lot of words and stuff are weirdly... Some, like, when you see them written out, too, they get odd, because some of it is... you know, attempting to phoneticize, you know, native words. It's interesting. Oh, favorite is Oaxaca. There's a city. There's a city. There's like an area in Mexico, in Mexico called Oaxaca. I guarantee you couldn't spell Oaxaca. Oaxaca. You can't spell it. I guarantee you can't spell it properly. Guarantee. Unless you know. If you know, you know. Gatorade is the Canadian form. Oh, thanks for Spanish lesson. Even out the exchange program. This is German's 3. Oh, that's right. I'm also really bad at pronouncing Spanish, though. I understand it better than I can speak it. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Alright, we did it. Thank you. Another subscription. Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. I guess Oaxaca. Probably gonna be something else. No, here. Here, I need to type it, because it'll... I think I got it right. Let me double check. is that more or less. Dangerous Pokemon. Best part about Oaxaca, that's where Tacos Goku is. If you ever seen the meme, if you ever seen the meme about the Goku taco place in Mexico, that's it. It's in Oaxaca. Gotta drop by. Alright, see ya. Thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in for a bit. Have a great weekend. But no, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Southern California. Tacos Goku. Taqueria Goku. Let Coridon out. I love the Scooby-Doo movies. The Monster of Mexico was one of the better ones. I always liked Alien Invaders. Because we had, you know, a VHS of that. That one was cool. I've actually never, I feel bad in saying I've never watched the, oh gosh, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. I've never watched, Scooby-Doo Witch's Ghost. I did watch Alien Invaders, though. We need to go back. Gotta go back and watch those ones. The family reunion, it's happening. No. Don't bully him. This cutscene looks so good, actually. Like, actually. I forget how good the cutscenes in this game look, comparatively. I mean, I liked him in Sword and Shield. But, like, this one, I think just... It gets him pretty well. Is there anything else like to learn in German, perhaps? I think I'm good. How about Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase? I've never seen that one. I had heard that it was not amazing. Poor Coridon. I haven't heard good things about the Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase movie. But I have not seen it. What? Oh gosh. The movie, there are so many movies too with Scooby-Doo. It's like, oh man, which ones have you seen? Oh boy. Gotta pull out the list. Wait, that's a great question. Are there more Scooby-Doo movies or Pokemon movies? No, it's gotta be Scooby-Doo. There's gotta be more Scooby-Doo movies, especially with what they consider. Yeah, because they started earlier. I think especially too, sometimes they'll even count some movies like, or basically long episodes as movies sometimes. I guess the advantage to them though is they all got straight to DVD release. Grum. These are all ancient Pokemon. I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Why is it looking at... Oh, I was like, why is it looking at her Pokemon? But then I realized, like, oh, it probably wants to eat him up. It sees a rock type and it's like, don't mind if I do. Waiter, more rock Pokemon, please. Get them. Your boy can be a wimp, but at least it's the best personality showcased in the modern games. It's true. No! Live! You got it. You got it for alligator. You got him. The poor Coridon. Oh wait, no, hang on. That's a grass type. I don't wanna... Wait, hang on. What is it? Is it grass dark? Yeah, I think it was grass dark. That sounds right. Grass dark? I mean, the card is a dark type. Well, it's definitely some grass. That's for sure. Yep, it's dark. Yep, okay, great. Gator recently there was a Pokemon manual that listed the starter. Oh, the starter matchups? Yeah, and it showed Groupie, Torchic, Squirtle next to each other, and the other Hisui starters. Yeah, I saw Dusty post that on Twitter. I believe it was Dusty. Yeah. And I think that, I think it's kind of interesting. Again, I think it'd be really neat if that does end up happening. But also, I cannot predict anything. I'm like, I have very little like prediction. Any predictions would basically just be wish lists at this point, which, you know, I'm still you know, doing, like, considering in terms of Pokemon ZA. In Pokemon ZA. What this thing is, what type is this thing again? Why do I always forget the types of the Paradox Pokemon? Pokemon Zeta A. Crunch. Oh, cool, we just double crunch it. Cool. Okay. I think my Pokemon are good level to take on Sada. Let me pull up her team again. She leads Iron Moth. Yeah, I also keep thinking. Oh wait, no, she pulls up Slitherwing. What am I saying? I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the wrong team. I was like, "Is you're human? Humans make mistakes. A lot of them." True. Oh yeah, he doesn't come in just yet. Hey. Yeah, you can't start a battle with him. Thought so. Okay. She leads. So yeah, she leads Slitherwing. I think we're gonna lead Skeledirge for that. You know, I was looking at Toto's team, so I'm like, okay. I mean, that'd be the funniest thing if we do go in here and then suddenly Sada's just using future Pokemon. It's like, huh? It's like, yeah. Hello? Deactivating sleep mode. This is such a cool reveal. Oh gosh. No, back in your bowl. Gen 5 is a mistake. Remember not getting past same button than now. Like the vibes in the new one. Oh, that we're now pointing the past that Pokemon and humans are starting to coexist. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm assuming that, but I'd be real interested if we do get like confirmation of like, yeah, it is future game, or oh, it is some of both. I'm just like, oh, I'm just waiting for the next, you know, full trailer. But yeah, like I said, that's probably not going to happen for a while. Become Penguin. Could be Giant Spider-Man 2. That's Modern Lumiose. Oh, only in the, being only in there? I mean, I'm interested. Like I said, now I just want to start seeing some gameplay, but it'll be a while. Is a penguin a lizard? Intrusive thoughts. You know, I'm so surprised that one of my favorite characters in this current Pokemon game in this generation is a robot. Yeah, I do really like the AI professor. AI professor is better than the actual real professor. Yeah, let me actually take a look at... Oh, I can't use the camera in here? Let me observe everything. Oh, wait, no, we don't come through here on our way out. Yo, the microwave. You know, I was about to ask, I wonder what she eats, but I realized this is the, booster energy. I realize that's the AI Sada she doesn't eat. Very curious. I was about to say, does she just have a bunch of, like, frozen meals? Yeah, that is a microwave. Where's the frozen food? Where's the refrigerator? And I also like how it's just like, also, you know, the more the storytelling. It is. Well, yeah, how do you get out? Because this is just a busted pipe. That's supposed to go further down, huh? So I've never really taken the time to, like, really explore this room. Nuts and bolts. Munchlax should have a paradox mon. Munchlax. No. No, it's because I think the concept of the AI Sada and Turo is so interesting. Answer any questions you have. What is an AI really? Artificial intelligence created by a human being. Computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not in fact possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up Area Zero have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the disruption of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and I can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy has proven too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. When they do, the rich varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the original professor, and yet I cannot find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Rex, you have become a formidable trainer, and I'll use that training, or use that strength you gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. Yeah, I always thought the AI was so interesting too. Because yeah, in concept, right? She has all the memories of the original professor, but is a completely different character. And that specifically too, that yeah, she is a machine, and she's thinking and acting based on the memories of the original professor. But she doesn't necessarily have that emotion. So effectively, the original professor became, you know, so blinded with their own goal. The whole deal of like, you know, you spent so much time trying to figure out if you could do it that you never stopped to consider whether you should. Meanwhile, now that the original professor's gone, the AI one can think, or, you know, will draw on all that knowledge and realize that, like, logically, this is a bad thing to let the time machine keep going. because the AI doesn't have emotion. But by the end of it, they kind of develop their own in a way. You know, with how they decide to leave. I love the concept. Now marry the robot and become Arvin's new dad? What? Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta talk to her first. Stop the time machine. We need to use Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It's very like the Professor to put the final key that we would need in that book of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless, built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. So you have readied yourself for the fight. Please place the Scarlet book on the pedestal. Yeah, and I think that's also like super interesting too. Are you being Jeff Goldblum like right now? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I mentioned that all the AI Professor video did recently. Can't remember. Who should have, if not. Oh, yeah. No, again, I was gushing about it. I was talking to someone too recently about like this thematic element in things. Because also I realized too, yeah, oh gosh, has anyone ever seen Tron Legacy? Because I think that one's really interesting too, with Clue being, you know, basically a clone of Flynn. And you see it in opposite ways, with how, you know, Flynn makes basically a clone of himself that's in, you know, a program in AI, has all his memories, and it thinks only logically to carry out the mission. But then you see once Flynn grows and develops as a human, he no longer agrees with that stance that he held originally. So there's that perspective. So you can see like how, you know, again, just the concept of a machine nearly effectively being a human. Well, not being a human, but having the programmed personality, the programmed desires, and the programmed knowledge and memories of a human, but they're not a human. And you see the opposite here, where the original Sada, their emotion and their desires are what hurt them. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Rex. AI Sada switching to sleep mode, activating offensive protocols. And the whole thing too of her. Please defeat me. Ugh, it's so good. This part of the game's so good, dude. Let's get this volume going. Let's hear the epic music. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. The leet speak. Yeah, it's in shaded battle. Alright. So, Slitherwing, Screamtail, Brutbonic, Fluttermane, Sandy Shocks, Roaring Moon. You know, I think it's also kind of interesting, too. I realized, like, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Is there any... Oh, Sandy Shocks is ground type, so that would stop me. Well, specifically, Skeleturge if I had it there. Now, this is interesting. Do you actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses? Oh yeah, huh? Because she doesn't know that we would know much about them. Or especially Slitherwing too, because that's a new Pokemon. Yeah, because I don't think you see one leading up to this. The ancient power that it holds. And yeah, I should probably go into Sandy Shocks, which... Can I one-shot a Sandy Shocks? Not with Torch Song. Oh no, she goes... Oh, she goes into Brute Bonnet? Oh, because it has Sucker Punch and Payback. I don't think it one-shots me with the Sucker Punch. I don't know. I don't want to sweep everything. The Skeletor. Oh no! It. Okay, so it was just gonna go for payback. I'll stay in on Sandy Shocks. Or no, maybe I... Well, no, because for Alligator's weak to it, too. Also, I was going to say, I love the battle theme here. How it's, you know, the remixed version of the Terra Raid battle theme. Oh. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Just as calculated a critical hit to your Pokemon. It's time you simply gave up, child. Man, I imagine human Professor Sada programming the Paradise Protection Protocol and adding in smack talk too. Like that. Alright, so if anyone battles, or yeah, if anyone gets to this point, I need to make sure that they get taunted and by the AI. How yeah, I was like, how fast is Sandy Shocks? But I guess it's just as fast as regular Magneton. I'm sorry. No, yeah, nothing resists ground. Sorry, Crocodile. Well, I'm faster and then I can just hit it real quick. And then if she brings out... Actually, if she brings out... Yeah, because no, she always saves, the what's-his-face for the last Pokemon. Gotta be real. I like Turo better since you play Violet. It's just personally like the future paradoxes. Professor Hood's better beam-wise. The vibe of the endgame. There's Screamtail. I like too that like you can pick and choose. You get your little taste of either. Oh, it has Zen Headbutt. I don't think I would have. I think it just might be smart to go 2 Venoshock twice in a row. No. No. Oh, it didn't even bring me down to Focus Sash. Oh, and Crocodile went down, so there goes my... Oh, wait, no, I still have... But it's Fairy, too, and I can't hit it back with anything. We'll Venoshock again, hope for a crit. Or high roll damage. Oh, no, it was a crit! What? Some sort of error has occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. Let's go, Salazzle! She turned blue eyes. The Dragon Sands robot. Fluttermane. Fluttermane. I'll stay in with Salazzle and just try to hit it again. Back from pizza, got barbecue chicken and something called a Scarpadillo? Scarpadillo? What? Do I Toxic or do I Venoshock? I'm gonna Toxic. And it just knocks me out with Power Gem? Probably. Be cool. Oh, Shadow Ball. Reliable. Never seen the critical hit dialogue before? I don't think I did either in my first run. I think we... Sceptile... It takes neutral from dark moves. Here's what we do. Oh, it's faster. I forgot this thing is a menace. Oh no, but my shit tail's gonna fail then. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dag nabbit. I forgot this thing is a menace. Doesn't matter, you're toxic poison, bro. Get dunked on, kid. Hard switch. You can eat another Mystical Fire. Cave and start watching sound. It's not bad. Cool. Yeah, it's funny. So if you lose a Roaring Moon, you go try and find our own. Oh yeah, you can't get until after you beat her. If you believe hard enough. Oh, it doesn't have a fairy move. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Here comes Roaring Moon. I'm gonna stay in. Everything's proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Waiting for Ed Sheeran, not that guy. We hate Ed Sheeran. Don't forget to mute. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's dark. So... It's dark, so it'll take some damage from fighting move. If I live, but I guess not. Except I'll get Shed Tail? I suppose so. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, but all I got is Ice Fang on Gator. But he doesn't have a super effective move. Let me see what you're up to. Yeah, it's just gonna Dragon Claw. Am I faster? Oh, it's level 67. Can I get a Dragon Pulse in? I'm sorry for Alligator, I don't think you could live? Oh, boy. Bulky. He's bulky. Oh, I need a high roll on that Ice Fang. I need a high roll on the next Ice Fang, and I need it to get a low roll against me. Oh, there's that low roll. Oh, and there's the high roll I needed. Oh. Ooh. Well, maybe not. Maybe the hit against me was just a regular roll, but the boy did it. Let's go. Oh, that worked out. That worked out a little too perfectly. It's the thing. It's Gator vs. Roaring Moon. Oh my goodness. Rex. He did it. Feraligatr did it. It all came down to Feraligatr in the end, the original Gator. Exactly. Did you already beat all the baddies without me? It was destiny. Imagine like walking in, seeing like a glitching robot version of your mother. time machine is finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Now for the real challenge. She's in legendary plot armor. So proud of you, my... Sorry. You were all alone. So long, Arvin. Mom? Oh, dude, the story gets so good. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Koraidon is reptilian. Yeah, Koraidon's reptilian enough. It cannot be. Looks reptile enough. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. Offending? What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Professor Sada's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. No, Arvin. I am your father. Join me, and we shall rule Area Zero as father and son. T-Rex is offensive, no. The AI has... This is why we can't have AI. You're not getting in my way. You're challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. It's... Dude, these moments are so good. I really like this whole sequence of Pokemon really leaning more into science fiction. Because Pokemon was science fiction all along. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Oh, okay, good. You can do that ASAP. I really did like all this. Like, you know, when I first played it, it's like, oh gosh, what am I supposed to do? And then suddenly Koraidon starts glowing. It's like, what happens if I use a Pokemon from Sinnoh Region 150 years ago? She'll lead old Pokeballs don't have the ability to be jammed. Ideally. But yeah, but there's a whole thing, they go in the Dream Ball, right? No, not the Dream Ball, the, what's the Pokeball called? Award-winning mother. Like Hera told to run after getting trapped by the Paradise Protection Protocol dome. It's cool to see more matureness in general, especially. There he is! The king has returned. Yo, this let's go. Turn it up. Turn that up. Or a Calcompulse. Joke's on you, that helps me too. Alright. Do we just go Terra Blast? I mean, it's all on rails, so... Taunt. The Goku Lizard. I raise the question, does Strange Ball canonically exist? I guess technically. Because you could test it in this. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Koraidon, you got this. I mean, you could do that if you set things up. Then you could actually see the ball appear in the cutscene. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Yeah, take that. Ain't super effective. I haven't listened to the song enough. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Hey, why's he got Polka? I'm just jamming out to the music, man. You know, I really don't mind this part. I see why Arvin ran away. Really nice music. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Rex. I love the idea, too, of, like... You know, like, I'm not a fan of the concept of on-rails battles, but I think this one is fine because it's like, you know, it's for the story, and you already have your big final battle against, you know, against the professor. Oh, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Mix in some of that, mix in some of that Terra Raid battle theme. Let's go. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. All right, attack boost. Let's go. Ha, take that. But yeah, no, I like how it was done, how it was executed, because it's like, you know, it makes sense for like, all right, Paradise Protection Protocol kicks in. We're gonna lock all the Pokeballs except for Sada's, and it's like, oh, that's right. Technically, Rhydon is Professor Sada's. Hey Rex, your Terra Orb is glowing. Let's go. Yeah, this battle is basically just like the little victory lap to be like, listen, you did a good job. Listen to this music. You beat the real final boss. Bro, why have I not listened to this battle music more? Here we go. Dun 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 da 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 da. And he gets a crown too. Hi, new to this channel. Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, the plot armor fight is a bit meh. Otherwise, no. Yeah, the game is good. No, again, you get a real battle against the AI professor, and then this is just like the little. This one is like the good, you know, good job, dude. You're killing the robot and ancient lizard. Yeah, this trick was Toby Fox. Yeah, Toby Fox did a good amount of the soundtrack. Definitely, he did the Terra Raid battle theme, and so I'd assume like all the iterations of it. Yeah, hope they bring back Toby Fox for Legend Z to A. I think they could. As what he did like one song in Sword Shield and then more in Scarlet Violet. I think that you had managed to defy even the original professor's protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you'll be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. Thank you, Rex. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when it stops. Dude. What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down there, or down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way you came together working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought strength to better yourselves, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Agi. And the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use a time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you? I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see the ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race through the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Koraidon, Rex, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Mom! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Yeah, nah. Endgame, the story goes hard. Toby Fox should have taken over during the Ed Sheeran music number. He just did a record scratch. He Toby Fox did remix the Ed Sheeran song for the DLC credits. Yeah, he did the Battle Tower theme in Sword Shield. How could you just go? Mom. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yes. I guess Koraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub, it's huge like that, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey, now let's not skip over the big win here. Rex and Koraidon just saved all of Haldea. That's right. You both did amazing. Thanks, Rex. Yeah, that's my bud Rex for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah. Thanks, Penny. Yeah. Sorry. What should we do now, Rex? Oh, let's go home, man. I'm tired. You said it. Come on, everyone. Dun dun. Yeah, I think the music's done so well in this game. I mean, obviously, you know, I think music is always great in Pokemon, but I really like how this one, how you'll hear, you know, a lot of the songs reused or remixed or put in here. You know, I was gonna say I was surprised how long that screen stays like that. Real. The hero's leaving the big thing. Okay, everybody listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. No, Rex, not you too. Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Huh. I like this group of goofballs. Yeah, I like the Scarlet Violet friend group. Mute. Either way. Hearts dancing on a razor blade. Here, where's the... Here, I do got it muted, right? It's not coming through the stream? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just sit in the credits. And, you know, not get no Ed Sheeran. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out in space. Celestial. Na, na, na. Celestial. Does that trigger? Does that? I think that counts as a cover. I see the light shining through the rain. 1,000 colors in a brighter shade. Needed to rise from the lowest place. There's a silver lining that surrounds the gray. When I get lost, will it come back around? Things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms there, reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out in space. Celestial. Da, 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 da. Celestial. Oh. Have I memorized it all? No, I have. I pulled up the lyrics. I know. I kind of know the chorus. You know, I don't hate the song. Ed Sheeran in general, he's okay. You sound like you're drunk on stars, all right. I don't hate the song. I kind of like it. Maybe just because they played it a bunch. I think I've said it before, but it reminds me of It reminds me of, what do you call it? You know, like the dub movies, like when they would go to end credits and they'd play, like, you know, some pop song. Or put other kind of pop songs like in the dub soundtracks for the Pokemon anime. That's what it reminds me of. I despise Ed Sheeran. I got no necessarily love or whatever for him. Oh, the song's coming through the microphone. Fine, I'll mute the whole dang thing. I didn't hear it. Oh, it was kind of coming through the... Oh, it's... Yeah. Yeah, I hear it now. Or at least the old Ed Sheeran about to sue us for appropriating his vocals. Oh, here we go. Celestial's better than Drip Veil? No. Oh, gosh, did you see that clip of, like, Ed Sheeran voicing Pikachu? He didn't do it in any official thing. It was just a clip of him, like, you know, getting the opportunity to tour the studio where they do the Pokemon anime, like in Japan. And they're like, haha, hey. What, wait, was it in Japan? I don't know, one of the studios. Or maybe, or heck, you know what? Probably wasn't Japan. Let me look that up. It was probably the dub or the English one. The point is, they just let him go in the recording booth and try it. It's like, hey, this is what the dubbing experience is like. Do you want to dub over Pikachu in this little clip? It's like, haha, okay, sure. Haha, lol. But it's a pretty cursed clip because it's Ed Sheeran doing his best to voice Pikachu, and it doesn't work out. Thank you, treasured friends. It's a nice pic. What a nice picture. Sure, for the German dub. It's always just dub of the Japanese songs. Oh, really, huh? Got your second account just to change the number of votes in the poll? I don't think I am, honestly. Because... What, the stream has been... How long has the stream been going? It's already 4 o'clock for me. So that's already like the 2-hour mark of the... how long I normally stream. So I don't think I'm going to, unfortunately. But... Here, let me just end it. So... I think... What we're gonna do is... You know, maybe I'll make a separate community poll. And see if, like... we want to continue bringing the Gators into the Teal Mask in a separate stream. Can change Koraidon's form. Because I would normally end the stream in an hour, and I don't want to just I don't want to just start the Teal Mask and be there for only an hour. Let me go here. So we're just gonna, I think, you know, maybe I could do the Ace Academy tournament. Yeah, you know they used NSYNC for the first movie. But, like, it was about Pokemon. Yeah, Celestial has nothing to do with the subject matter in particular. True. I mean, if it were Pokemon Stars. You could pretend it was about Celesteela. Slips you $10. Are you sure you can't do the DLC tonight? Thank you very much for the super chat, but unfortunately I don't think, because the main thing is that I kind of don't want to start it, because I think I'd rather just do the whole thing in once. The Master Ball. Oh, hang on, I realized they didn't bring the game audio back. What the heck? Or not the game, not just the game audio, PC audio. Count me in. Do we catch Sada's Koraidon? I could go down there and just catch the other Koraidon. Should I just throw a Master Ball at it? Slips you 10 more. No. Much appreciated, thank you. But it's more like a... Well, I guess also because, like, yeah, I realized, like, oh, I'm already 2 hours in. I think probably it was the technical difficulties at the beginning that kind of added a little time, unfortunately. But I think, how long is the Teal Mask thing? Because actually, didn't it, I think my stream of it... Oh, great. I think my stream of the Teal Mask ended up being 2 streams. And it was like, I think it was like 2 streams, and they were in total over 5 hours. Oh. They were popping off in the family group chat. Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up on... Yeah, a couple hours, I think. Yeah, Roaring Moon. Yeah, sure. Let's catch Roaring Moon. Yeah, we'll go back to Area 0 and get catch the other Koraidon and get Roaring Moon 2. You know, I really wish the Paradox Pokemon, like, I really wish you were able to get them at lower levels. Because otherwise, I would do another playthrough. Like, using only Paradox Pokemon. Oh wait, we can do all the gym battle rematches, actually. I don't think I'll do the Ace Academy tournament, but I can definitely catch all the, or not catch, but definitely battle all the other gym leaders. Thank you in advance. I think it's an hour if you don't stop. Probably, honestly, took 3 days to complete. A couple hours, I think. Yeah, no, right? Gonna go to a Super Smash tournament tonight. Oh, you stayed in sick today? Take what you can get. Oh, man. Feeling alright? Or stayed in sick today? Super Smash tournament. Yeah, and you can't breed them. Yeah, you can't breed the Paradox Pokemon because they're in the Undiscovered Egg group. And I get what they're, you know, why. What they're up to. Mr. Jacques said the students for the school trip would be around here. I wonder where they could be. I wonder where they could be. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to playing through Teal Mask again. But I think I would definitely want to do like a completely separate stream for it. As in, like, you know, to make sure we have the time to get to it. Alright. Yeah, let's go back down to Area 0 and catch those funny lizards. And sure, I think I'll battle some of the, yeah, we'll battle the gym leaders. Down to see a Pokemon game where the professor isn't in the right state of mind, but is still willing to help you on your journey? Interesting. I mean, we had a dead professor in this game. Why go inside and go through there when you can just... Oh, wait, no, actually. Wait, no, that's a good idea. I forgot you can just take the elevator. No, I don't want to go all the way down. Bad idea. I was supposed to go to a friend's house tonight. Oh, got real sick last night. Were you new for the day? Oh, man. Oh, but yeah. No. Oh, not... Wait, not that many good. Spam Charizard and Chokora. Oh. Get well soon. Hope feel better. Buyer standing there waiting for you for over a month. They should make a game where you don't get the starter. Catch whatever you find. I think that'd be interesting, but on one hand, I think that, like, just get any starter. It's like you need at least one Pokemon probably to get things going. Oh, look, there's a Roaring Moon. Just right there. Do I catch this one? Or do I try to go to the one in the secret room? Look at him. Do we go to the secret room or do I just catch this one right here? Because... yeah, they really do just unlock all of the Paradox Pokemon. Oh, man. Oh, no. No, he fell. He fell. He's down there. Wait, what? How? Catch it? He just... he just fell. Skeledirge fell. The way the flamethrower just goes directly up. And the way his goes directly down. Oh no. No. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Skeledirge can't fly. Roaring Moon learned to aerialate like the Mega. Oh no, it's just gonna Night Slash me. Oh boy. Alright, who's next to go for Alligator? He just does it directly down there. Do I want to try and Trailblaze for just a little bit more? Oh. Legend Z to A will be great when it releases. Only time to tell. Oh yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, this is why overworld battles are beautiful. Oh, there are some funky things that can happen in these. Here. You can hang out with us. Did you Jank know you're back? Oh man. Should have picked up Tropius, the only flying lizard. That's a dinosaur. If we do a dinosaur only run, Tropius. Or, ooh, I've been thinking too. Do a grass only run. For grass only run for like a Gen 3 game. Then you get access to Tropius. I am honestly a fan of Tropius. Love the big banana dinosaur. Bananasaurus. My favorite grass starter Pokemon, Kecleon. You need to make a building-sized Tropius evolution. You're a dinosaur. I am the Rex. I mentioned, right? Or no, I think, yeah, someone asked last time. Last week. About usernames. It's like, oh yeah, Gatorex. It was for Ralligator Rex. Because it's like, haha. Tyrannosaurus Rex, but for alligator. Ha 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 ha. There he is. Look at this dude just chilling here. But what are you doing? Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh, but no, man, I feel great. I tell you, earlier this week, I got some new card sleeves for my dinosaur deck. I feel great. So I've been thinking about dinosaurs. We got the dinosaur brain. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do a Gen 3 run. You bamboozled me. I would eventually like to do that. I was thinking that. I think I mentioned it in one stream. What do you do? Why was he turned around? But yeah, I've had dinosaurs on the brain. Because that's all I've been thinking about. My Yu-Gi-Oh! Dinosaur deck. No! You stupid. You stupid. You made me miss. Alright. Dinosaur King deck? Dinosaur King? What you want to be? I've never watched Dinosaur King or done any. You know, I do want to check it out, and then I'll do. I do want to like watch all the Dinosaur King, and then I'll do like a little video. I'll be like a Dinosaur King or something like, I don't know. Pokemon fan tries Dinosaur King or whatever. I know there's like so there's the anime. I think it originated as like an arcade game, I believe. And I know there's a DS game which is like expensive. But probably the anime. Because I know the at least the dub for the anime shares some voice actors with Pokemon, so you get the funny like, oh haha. Ha ha ha. No, but I was talking about dinosaurs, obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Dinosaurs. Oh, you know, by the way, that reminds me. Taijira, I didn't read a funny drafted tweet for your super chat, which I have the one. I guess this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, so I'll read this, or I'll recite this. But basically, it was something like, oh yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or it was something like a tweet that was gonna say, oh, I love playing casual Yu-Gi-Oh! with friends. I'm not about that competitive. Meanwhile, the decks I play are Sword, Soul, and Dinosaur, which for reference are very good decks. They're not like the best right now. They used to be the best, but I play them now because they're fun and relatively cheap, and I like them in concept. They're still good, technically. Okay, good. That defense boost is gonna help me not knock it out. I can do one more Ice Fang on it. Oh, especially with that bulk up, yeah. Yeah, Dinosaur King was okay, but it threw you off that the original voice actors from Pokemon. Yeah, I did the voice for all the characters. So I was hearing Ash and Tracy and Jesse and James. It was in shock. That's the fun thing about it. Especially some of the clips I've seen of it. Yo, crit capture? For real? Let's go! Let's go! Apex build. Yo, that's me. I got an Apex build. I gotta finish rewatching Dinosaur King. Gru. Agios? Oh, that's just them fighting in the Pokeballs with each other. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Alright, cool. We caught the big lizards. I would like to check it out. I like the concept of dinosaurs. It's sad there's no creature collecting game that's just dinosaurs. There is, though. It's Fossil Fighter. I've never played Fossil Fighters. Just you wait. Just you wait. Who knows? Maybe somebody might announce their creature collecting franchise with dinosaurs. Who knows? Who really knows? Who can say? I certainly know nothing about that. Definitely. I definitely don't know anything about that, but, you know, if we hope and we pray hard enough, then, you know, anything's possible. No one's ever really gone. Dinosaur King was so weird to you. Crunchy CGI, and we remember the goofy back and forth swing of the T-Rex from side to side. No, in the opening. You would read 2 different videos to explain... Oh yeah, I would need 2 different videos to explain Sword Soul to you. Exactly. The first one would be, alright, here's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Here's what it's about. Here's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! The second one is Sword Soul. No, I mean, general knowledge for anyone who doesn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Sword Soul, basically it's a good deck that turn 1 consistently sets up negates. You know, big cards that say, nope, you can't do this. But in concept, they're really cool. They're like spirit dragon sword masters, I guess. That's how you would describe it. Do I go here to... No, I go here to battle Katie, huh? And then, of course, dinosaurs are just... Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs go insane. Go on a picnic with the Gator Gang. We gotta do that. Let's get some green grass. I swapped out Scrafty for Roaring Moon. Should I put it back in before the picnic? We got to give Feraligatr a bath. I saw the DLC added the ball size to the picnic. I had not seen that. DT. I've heard the Dinosaur King theme song. These fossils are colossal. I'll give it a watch. It's on like Netflix, I think. Heck, it's probably on Tubi. Haha. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the music's here. Wait, no, I forgot to swap to Skeledirge. Oops. I mean, what's it gonna hit me with? A bug move? Try this on for size. Yeah. You know, I almost wonder if I should do another dinosaur only run. Or not dinosaur, but another fossil only run. When's the last... I did it for Diamond. Or Brilliant Diamond. So that would be another game. Heck, you could do Sword and Shield. Fossils only, right? Just as long as you transfer them in and get them ready. Wait, hang on. Are fossil Pokemon in the Pokedex? Wait, no, never mind. Hydro Pump, no. Wait, hang on. Am I crazy? Oh, I guess they'll have to be Sword and Shield then. Sword, Shield, fossils only. Wait, can you transfer them? Yeah, can you transfer in fossil Pokemon to Scarlet, Violet? Who's in there? I don't think. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet fossils. Nice. Free Torch Song boost. Oh, fossils are rare. Wait, in which game? Oh, in Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, you get them all that right away. Long post game. Oh, for Brilliant Diamond, I transferred in all the fossil. I did already do a fossil only playthrough of Brilliant Diamond, but I transferred them all in before starting the game. It's like I got them ready in other games, and then I transferred them over. And yeah, you know, you only have access to half the fossils. Spidops. Constantly watch a video essay about Dinosaur King's anime. A small YouTuber. Was it? It might have been. I should not say anything. I should not say anything. If it's. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't say anything, but I happen to also. Hold on. Should I? It's probably bad. Fine. I happened to see a Fossil Fighters video by a smaller channel, and I did not think it was very good. I commend them for, again, you know, smaller channels and all, but I think maybe just my standards are getting too high. I'm still thinking I should try and do some kind of stream where it's like, let's just do a whole stream where we talk YouTube. I've really been meaning to do that, and if I did, I would put I'd put like a community post also. Let me know just if this is something you think I should do, like a YouTube advice thing. And I'm not like, you know, I'm not a YouTube guru, right? But there is, I think still having somebody, you know, just lay out some tips of like where to start. Some helpful resources, things to keep in mind, what do you call it, and I get also specifically if anyone would like be open to like, hey, link your channel, I'll look at it, I'll watch a video, maybe, not like, you know, obviously watch a whole video on stream, but like, because also it's good to have, regardless of like, you know, someone's like super, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, I can definitely fix anyone's channel. I'm not saying that, but like, even just having someone else look over your work is good to do once in a while. Which again, you know, the larger your channel gets, the more comments you'll get and the more feedback you'll get of saying things like, hey, you know, I really like this type of video, or comments that are like, or you know, rarely. I think it should be more often where you get comments that are like, I didn't like this, or I didn't like how this part of this thing, or I didn't like how you did this, and then it gives you something to. You don't need to listen to you don't need to listen to everything that tells you to try to change, but like, should at least consider it. The point is, yeah, I think it's good. It's often good to have someone else like look over what you're working on and just like share. What's that? That warm and cool feedback. That's what they had you do in school. Let's give some warm and cool feedback. All right, guys, what did we think of Joshua's presentation? Let's give Joshua some warm and cool feedback on his presentation. By the way, you're required to share at least twice during this class exercise where everyone's presenting in front of the class. Or else you get a 0 in participation. Brassius. But yeah, I'm thinking, I think that'd be a fun thing to do. Especially because I would kind of want to try and compile a little. Let's make a little PowerPoint. Like, just little nifty things to do. You can check the Sword Shield Pokedex. All the old Fossilmons are available. Or, yeah, most are catchable in the Crown Tundra. Yeah, Sword and Shield has, I think, the most fossil Pokemon available. Aside from... Yeah, they have all of them. Well, I was going to say up until then, but Gen 9 didn't add fossil Pokemon. But yeah, Sword Shield has every fossil Pokemon post-DLC, except for... Why can't I remember their names? Rampardos and Bastiodon. Which, you know, was a little bit of a hint to like, ooh, Gen 4 remakes, haha. So the celebrity voice makes you feel like crying. Want to do stuff, but until you get voice training, you're not bothering with content. That's all right. It's like if you got to work on it. I get that. So I hope all goes well. Sounds like a neat idea. Start YouTube and become a teacher. Yeah, why not go outside comfort zone and do some other series? Yeah, I want to do like some more one-off kind of things. I really got to try and bring back or get back to doing TCG streams. Ideally, honestly, I think I just might do the whole like just stream TCG on the main channel, but do an extra day. Favorite joke from Dinosaur King? It's where Max and his friends says I miss Mom's recipe so bad. Got from majority of the season, but helping the good guy. It's like my mommy didn't give me any of her recipes. Call me Mars, because I need moms. Josh, your presentation was pretty solid. But why did you break into song halfway through? Points deducted for Ed Sheeran. Points deducted for Ed Sheeran. No, they would do that. Alright, thank you for, here's my presentation for the class. Writes a whole paragraph on the slide and reads off of the slide. The light screen. Okay, yeah, only fossils that Sword Shield missing is Gen 4 fossils. Yeah. Which is basically, which is great too, because that gives you the most variety. Yeah, because it was followed by a bunch of Sinnoh games. Get them twice. So yeah, probably could do another Sword. I think I want to try and... We'll try to keep Sword and Shield stream playthroughs like to one a year. Which, you know, last one was actually spilled into this year technically. Had to make a PowerPoint presentation about American Dream in high school for family and put a picture of the Family Guy. Everybody laughed at your presentation. I was on fire. That's a great thing. See, if you can, that's the fun thing. Can make a slide, make it neat, funny, but also informative and helpful, but not completely disruptive. I mean, unless it's like a full professional presentation, then it's like, But for school, it's always fine. Make a PowerPoint. Although I don't have it. You see, okay, PowerPoint. It's one of those. It's one of those Kleenex Band-Aid kind of deals. Because no way I'm paying for. I'm not gonna pay for Microsoft Office when Google Documents and Google Drive is free. You can make a free presentation on Google. Oh, cool! Yeah, I'm getting health too. What's wrong with the dance move opening? Oh, it's another dino, the T-Rex. Then just for it go burr. No. It's alright though. I know definitely everybody's different with like voice things like that. I know some people who, you know, they're like they create, like they're, you know, they're creators, and you know, like, how do you say this? You can tell they're still working on it, right? But everybody's got like different levels of how comfortable they are. Da, 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 da. Heed my wishes and grow. No, it doesn't outspeed me, I don't think. Da 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 da. Oh, cool. I think this is a decent pace for getting all the gym leaders. Avant-garde. See you in the midst of battle. I mean, what's with everything popping? I don't remember it being... I mean, I guess some of the story bits I remember there being like the little popping and snapping into place. I'm like, why does it feel egregious here? For a gym battle with just the spectators. How difficult would that be if they didn't have the HUD system in Pokemon? What, like if you couldn't see HP? Is that what you mean? Gotta look out. Keep an eye on the Pokemon and see the visible damage. Where's the... Here, we gotta have that picnic. I just gotta have a picnic. Why? Why isn't this the best place? When the ground is slightly... Oh, is it because I was technically still in the city? Like doing voices, especially Mr. Claw impression. Or Dr. Claw impression. Oh, look, see, he's floating up there. See, I think, you know, doing like a funny little impression here and there, that's fun and great, but like if you're trying to, you know, change your voice to be like that's your default speaking, and that's how you sound all the time, that's a lot more like, I couldn't. Because I mean, I don't know if you notice, but I notice this because I'm the one who hears my voice all the time. My voice is different from in streams and in videos. Because in videos, I'm, you know, putting on a certain little, funny little different kind of voice. But during a stream, it's like, oh, we gotta be talking the same way for 3 hours. So it's like, I just go with my default voice. So, but if you're, you know, you're trying to change that default voice to be like, this is, like, that's a lot more. That takes a lot more work that I cannot, me personally, well, not necessarily that I don't want to put in the work, I guess. Here, let's go ahead and wash. Hey, what you roaring at? Oh, he's mad she went to sleep. Alright, let's give the gator a bath. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Scrub the gator. Look at him. You ever see any of those videos? Like, or I think it's the one video specifically where people have a... Where people have a, you know, like a big old pet alligator. And then they got like the big old brush. And they're washing his back. Scrubbing his back. Basically a big old push broom. What? What is default Gator-X? This is just my default, what it normally sounds like. Yeah, more or less just what I sound like all the time. Yeah, video voice sounds cleaner when you read the names at the end. That one also. I guess also take into account that, like, when I stream, I'm just sitting at my desk and it's an open space, so there's potentially extra noise. When I record a video, I'm normally inside a closet. So then so it probably sounds a little better. Or a little different. Yeah, but this is like default voice, and then if I'm like, you know, the typical, oh, he doesn't like touching the fire. Does not look happy. But yeah, it's like, okay, this is default voice. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Meanwhile, in videos, I try to be a little more... I try to do... Hey, this is Gator-X, and welcome to another Pokemon video. Can you believe it? There's been a brand new trailer for Pokemon Legends Z2A. I have no idea what this means, but I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and break down the trailer, you know, along those lines. I hear the difference again, because my voice is in my, you know, my stupid head. And I think that's a big thing, too, is that everybody just... You hear your own voice the most. Everyone right about bipedal Pokemon. How cool the bipedal designs are, as well as the starters. I think mostly it's like... I don't have a problem with it. But it's like, I think variety is always good. Wash the Salazzle. Touch the cow. Do it now. No, that's what all the... I'm like, what's the extra suds on the back? But it's the, what do you call those? The whip? The hip whips, I guess? Rambo's red croc. Navigator. No, black parts of the eye, the Gurlock and common glasses. Yeah, that's what they're meant to be. They're meant to be like, you know, protect it from the sun. Have a good radio voice, but thank you. You know, I would hear that a lot, but I'm like, again, I hear my own voice the most, so I'm like, oh, I hate my voice, or not hate it, but it's like, oh man, I sound like a dumb, you know. Also, there's the fact, oh gosh, so that, you know, oh, by the way, yeah, recent podcast, it was a solo one, and it was just me speaking. And you'll probably hear this in streams, but I do stutter, and I trip or have to really think sometimes about my words, right? About what I'm gonna say or about what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we watched everybody. Because I cannot tell you how many ums I cut out, and I think I really repeat phrases a lot, or a little too much. So that's why I script. That's why I script videos. Hate when technology picks up your voice. I'm super duper late. Oh, no problem. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. Hope Friday's going well. Like, well, some people might be later on. Hello, welcome back to another Gator-X video. I tell you 39 facts about why Gator Pokemon are the best type of Pokemon. 39 facts. Welcome back to another 107 facts about Feraligatr. You can say it, you're a goofy goober. You're a goober. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. Also, I probably also, because I speak so much, I really do gotta get better at taking care of my voice. Because I do not know what, you know, techniques. I don't know, do this to warm up your voice, and drink this or take this. The friends that I have who are musicians, they know it better. And so, you know, they're always like, they just understand. I got a friend who doesn't drink soda because, you know, he wants to preserve his voice for singing. And honestly, that's probably a good idea to just stop the soda for other reasons too. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. I'm not sure. Close up. Iono armpits. What? Hello, hello. Ciao, bonjour. Welcome to the Iono Zone. It's me, Iono. Today's guest is our brand spanking new champion, Rex. We've gone viral among the gym leaders, friendo. You're all we're talking about recently. I remember your gym test. Well, it was shocking. Wait, no, am I still... No, I'm leading, I forgot to change to Crocodile for the lead. Wait, so you beat up La Primera? You beat up La Primera, does that make you El Primero now? Exactly. Soda messed up your voice. It's not good for you. It's not good for your throat. Because of all the fizzies. Put on my serious face, eyes wide open. Huh? Nada? Oh yeah, I heard the YouTuber Ludwig make a big deal about quitting soda. What's that about? Because of the sugar? All that. The sugar, the caffeine, the fizz. Yeah, milk and juice will goop up your cords. Yeah. Water. Water is great. I highly recommend water. Highly recommend water. Top 10 favorite drinks. Number 1, water. Electrode. Yeah, we're going back to Crocodile. Then, of course, you know, you always hear the honey tea. Honey tea being great for your throat, for your voice. Heck no, I'm water type. The bike lizard solos. Stay hydrated. Let's go. And then I'm also terrible too, where when I'm driving, I'm like, all right, let's sing along to the song, because haha, it's great, because I like it. No one's here. I can sing. I can sing along to the music. And then of course it's like, you know, just not good. Oh great, I got intimidated now. Yeah, I wish I had Moxie. And because I just dive right in, I'm like, yeah. Let's throw on some rock music and sing along to it without warming up. It doesn't matter. I want to switch out legit because I got the attack drop. Sakura hates water, I will too. Water, earth, fire, air. Oh, that's right. I mentioned the Avatar: The Last Airbender show early on the stream, and I realized I didn't say that, or I didn't talk about it. It was alright. Anyone else watch it? Anyone else watch the Netflix Avatar live action? It was okay. I still definitely think it was like one of those things of like, oh, why are we making this? The animated one is always going to be better. And yeah, still definitely animated one's better. The Avatar show, okay, is much better than the Shyamalan movie, that's for sure. It was really weird with how, like, some of the changes they made. Is like, especially if it's like, you know, you're watching this as a fan of the original. And I understand combining storylines and changing things up to make it actually flow better. Oh my gosh. Gonna get infused too now? But it still feels kind of odd because of how they mix things around. And it also... It hurts, like, seeing those changes hurts when it basically deconfirms things in the future. where it's like, okay, they go to the spirit world during the Heibai storyline, but then, you know, Wan Shi Tong is there for some reason. It's... So then it kind of confirms, like, oh yeah, we're not doing the library storyline in Season 2. I think it's not terrible, but question a lot of the choices made. I think it's like, it's a totally fine show. I'd say it's good, but you look at it this way. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series, is one of the best American animated series, like, full stop, like, period. While Avatar on Netflix is not one of the best fantasy live-action shows. Relatively far from it. So there's that. And I think in some things that they did, like, you know, hey, it's cool to see this, or it's cool to try to make this little change or do something differently this time around. Dang it. Why'd I forget this thing had Dazzling Gleam? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with analyzing Avatar review, guys. So every time someone says review, it highlights. Wait, it says review? Like highlights in the chat? Huh. Or yeah, the ending annoyed you. Yeah, as much as Shyamalan did, felt like they wanted to be Godzilla. I think the last episodes, the last episodes of the series feel pretty close to the animated one. You know, aside from some things. But yeah, no, they really wanted to do the full kaiju movie, which I mean, it basically kind of is the big old koi. The big whole ocean. Oh, because Eevee is in review? Oh, so it highlights... Really? When someone types anyone's username, it, like, you see it highlighted on your... Really? Really? So, like, each of you individually, if someone types your username, it shows highlighted on your chat? Really? I think I've mentioned that if anyone types Gatorex, then, like, on my preview of the chat, it gets highlighted. Wow, look at those numbers. The Iono Zone's on a roll today. I'm on Cloud 9. No, Cloud 10. That's interesting. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess because, you know, didn't know that. Well, like I said, I knew that whenever someone says Gatorex, I see it highlighted. There are 4 red squares in the chat. Huh. Interesting. I figured that was something for, you know, like a live streamer tool. Your actual name is like that. Constantly hear it all over the place. Huh. That's a neat little detail. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like Levincia City's theme. Next is Kofu. Am I getting all mixed up? On your screen when someone adds your name, see your name in orange background. Yeah, that's what I get too. But it also highlights even if people don't at me, even if they just type Gatorex and again type it properly, right? Then it gets completely highlighted. At least, you know, on my version. So, huh? I guess it's the same thing as with everyone else. I like how they call you Champion Rex here. Or, well, not Rex, but, you know, they just refer to you as Champion. Da, 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 da. There's a Gimmighoul right there. Get back here, son. So yeah, that's actually Sceptile's job. Here, let me just go right up the wall. Because it's going to make you load if you get anywhere near the elevator. You know, I think a big thing too, what we were saying about Legends ZA. Is that how... Oh no, the whole thing takes place in one city. The upside there would be that, like, you'd actually probably be able to go inside some of the buildings. So I feel like maybe we got used to... Yeah, well, Legends Arceus, you can go inside the buildings, but you don't spend all that much time in them. And then now in Scarlet Violet, you can't go inside the buildings. So it feels like... So yeah, it's like, oh, if in Legend Z, you can only be... the game takes place only in Lumiose, and you can't go inside the buildings, then yeah, definitely that would be cause for concern. But I'm thinking, yeah, we'll definitely be able to go inside the buildings. Probably not every single building. Because even in other Pokemon games, some buildings were just there with no door. Yeah, you think Legends College will let us enter buildings? I'm sure. Because then if that's the case, that's like... that would be really, really worrying. If they say, whole game takes place only in the city, and you still can't go inside buildings. That's not the right choice at all. I'm excited. And plus, we gotta go inside the one office building so we can see the ghost girl. Or at least, well, probably before she was a ghost. We will become the one. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's spoiling a video. No. So it'll be like GTA, like you said? Possibly. I saw people bringing stuff up like that, like, oh, what about GTA? What about Yakuza? Both games I've never played, but I'll have to see gameplay. But I'm like, yeah, I can dig it. If it's a Pokemon game with Pokemon battles and Pokemon story and Pokemon characters, that's all I need. And we'll talk about like we'll wait to play it, and then we'll talk about whether it's a fun game or whether it works, and what aspects it works in and what aspects it doesn't. You know, I still gotta play Detective Pikachu. The one on Switch at least. Because that one we can record. Gen 10 will not even have doors on the buildings at all. Have to clip inside the gym to challenge the gym leader. You have to fall through the floor. Fall through the entire... fall through reality and existence. It's never a big GTA fan. Prince the villain. His friend gifted for your birthday and didn't want to see the thankful. I think I could probably get into it if I, like, you know, sat down and tried it out. Well, let me do this so I can keep getting HP. No! 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 Why wasn't I expecting that, actually? Why wasn't I expecting the hurricane? The max accuracy hurricane in the rain. At least I eat. With a 30% chance to confuse. Pelipper goes crazy post Gen 8. Well, actually, just in general, but... I'm still confused, though. And I do want to heal Sceptile. Let me try and break through the confusion. Hey, this Trailblaze isn't doing enough. I got to heal Sceptile. Oh, I don't have any max revives. Currently planning on doing Legends only using only psychic types. Nice. That'd be a fun idea. I do want to replay Legends Arceus at some point, but I don't think I would stream it. I made a big realization. I think I mentioned this in the podcast too. I love Legends Arceus. I don't think I'm ever gonna stream it ever again. Heal you. Oh, what was I gonna say about? I've heard about the game Lego City Undercover, about how it's basically GTA but in Lego. Is that what we got to get on? Should I try that out? It's on the Nintendo Switch. Do you want? Not stopping you. Oh, oh no, for can I play through? I don't know what I would do. Oh no, I wanted to switch out, dang it. Whoa, trio. Foster's one design, this you're like 90% peak design. Something just doesn't stand out enough among the water types. I think it could have been bigger. That would have done it. Hey, give Clawitzer a Mega Evolution. Go for it. Curiosity. Why wouldn't you stream it anymore? Person don't care. Interesting conversation snippet. Oh, just because I realize it's a much funner game if you take it at your own pace. And during a stream, I do feel like more compelled to like, oh, okay, let's try and be optimal. Let's try and finish as much of this as I can. You know, in a decent amount of time. Because I think a good amount of Legends Arceus really does come from the whole just running around doing nothing in particular, catching Pokemon along the way, working toward that. I don't think it's very engaging in a stream. Think outside the crab trap, I say. Those are just my thoughts. I mean, I wouldn't stream a Legends Arceus playthrough from the very beginning. But if I ever wanted to be like, hey, I want to try shiny hunting in Legends Arceus, and that'd be a stream, then sure. As long as you go in knowing, like, as long as you start things off saying, yeah, this is a shiny hunting stream. No. I almost got him. I almost got him. As someone who had Lego City Undercover in her childhood, 10 out of 10 game was great. Ooh. Yeah, I would always hear like good stuff about it. So I was always like, ooh, should I play that? I've gone back to, not gone back, but I tried playing a few Lego games more recently. Well, not a few, but obviously, you know, I played a bunch of Lego games growing up. But I think once the pandemic started, and it was like, you know, the whole thing of like, all right, stay home. I need something to do. What the heck am I supposed to do? I bought Lego Jurassic World because I'm like, I feel in it like I'm in a Jurassic mood. I want to consume some kind of Jurassic Park thing. Hey, there's the Lego game. Let me get it on Switch. So I played that one. That was pretty neat. And then oh yeah, when the Lego Skywalker Saga came out, I played that, and that was fun. Of course, you know that one has it's a new Star Wars game, so it's kind of weird in how like it doesn't have these specific levels like the old ones do. Like, you know, Complete Saga. I still think Complete Saga is better than Skywalker Saga. But it was still neat because it's still like, hey, it's still prequels and the levels are a bit different, so it's like something new. And I can still play through the, you know, through the 6 movies. So is that a... Oh shoot, that is a ladder. So, yeah, but those are the modern LEGO games. I know LEGO City Undercover specifically was that kind of style of like the GTA-esque. But I think the more storied ones are kind of hurt by it, where it's like not a standard hub and then you go into and start a level. It's a weird mix of things. How would I rewrite a female Ghostbusters movie? Alright, here it is. Here's my genius idea. If I were to rewrite the 2016 Ghostbusters movie, I would make the exact movie, except just make like a little line of dialogue that says, oh yeah, years ago, I don't know, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd were the Ghostbusters. We're picking up their legacy or something like that. That's all you need to do. That's it. The rest of the movie is honestly fine. I don't think it's like, you know, amazing, but I think it's okay. I ended up watching it at later point. Because, you know, I wasn't going to go and watch and like, oh, I hate this so much. Oh, let me go watch this movie because I hate it. Oh, let me see how bad. I was like, dude, it's 2016. I just want to play Pokemon, Sun and Moon. And I went to the restaurant and not there. I also think I would have given it an I would have changed the villain or like the final boss. Cause in concept, like the final big monster being like a version of the Ghostbusters logo, like body shape wise, it's still too similar to Stay Puft. So I say do some, because some of the other ghost designs in that movie are actually pretty good. Yes, Pokemon Sun and Moon, best Pokemon game. Oh, Lego Jurassic World was kind of cool for you. But there was a really weird and mean bug. You couldn't get this one singular collectible. I think otherwise it's close to 100%ing it. Oh, I haven't gotten into like the 100%ing the more recent Lego games. Oh, was I mashing B and I accidentally... Oh wait, no, let me actually change my... Let me change my lead Pokemon. Yeah, Ghost. I thought the villain was the guy that was the intern that got possessed. It was like the big, like the final boss battle. What, Kevin? No, he was the Chris Hemsworth. The villain in the 2016 Ghostbusters was some dude. I forget who it was. So yeah, like I said, I can't remember it. Ghostbuster Monster Tamer, let's go. You know, actually, didn't they make like a Pokemon Go inspired kind of game for Ghostbusters? I feel like they did. So otherwise, that's actually not a bad idea. That could work. Now you can capture Slimer. Want to change any Pokemon's Terra type? Want to change any Pokemon's Terra type? Yeah, I want to change any Pokemon's Terra type. Let's go. Oinkalone. Yeah, I feel like there was some Ghostbusters game. Like a mobile game that was basically Pokemon Go. Sand headbutt. It's 50% a movie. Just female Ghostbusters simping over the intern guy. I don't think it was 50%. I think the actresses were like good in their roles because it was like, hey, you know, it's kind of funny. Oh, I will say the. Oh, why can't I not remember her name? Leslie. Oh, what's her name? Oh, what was her name? It was Leslie something, right? I think her role came off as maybe a little stereotypical, like, or like playing into stereotypes. It's like, no, you coulda. What's wrong? Too scared to make her a scientist like the others? I guess I got what they were going with, or going for, to, you know, make it parallel to the original one. I'll say, she did not deserve Leslie Jones, that's her name. That's it. She did not deserve any of that, any of the vitriol she got. She was in a mid movie. Oh no. You know, in all honesty too, I think the fact also that we got Ghostbusters Afterlife a few years later, and I thought that was a good movie. It was a good way to continue the original storyline. Yeah, Ernie Hudson was just some guy who applied for the job. Yeah. Or I think the movie's good. The lead character gets beat up or loves something in order to defend someone. Needs a little help. Can you be a hero without the sacrifice? Let's go. Can I live if I Terra? We did a lot of Torch songs. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth was the intern guy. That's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because, well, I guess Chris Hemsworth, I guess his role is more like, kind of like the secretary kind of role. I think they were a little too interested in, like, hey, it's a full reboot, so but not necessarily. Or it's like, okay, we need to hit these beats, we need to have these characters and these types of roles to parallel the original one. But then again, I guess Chris Hemsworth kind of combines 3 characters from the original movie. Oh yeah, we're getting another Ghostbusters movie this month. Yeah, originally Ernie Hudson. Oh, Ernie Hudson was going to be in the animated Ghostbusters movie, and he did the voice and everything. And people that were running the Ghostbusters animated were like, "No, I got the other guy." Yeah, that would be called a soft reboot. Yeah, that's it. Oh gosh, hang on. There's like this random. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I think like Chad Tronic did a reaction to it, but there's like this random video of like, hey, we're at whatever gaming convention and we're talking to people who play the Pokemon trading card game, and it's like some 90s thing. I think it was in the 90s, early 2000s. But point is that Ernie Hudson is there with his kid, because his kid is into Pokemon. And so it's just real cool. It's like, look at that. It's him. He's here. The unexpected cameo. But W dad, W fatherhood. Anybody gonna watch Megamind 2? I am not. I think I've reached the full zen of entertainment where I don't feel compelled to watch every single thing. I mean, I guess I still watch the Avatar one, but yeah, Ernie Hudson was sad that he didn't get his character back, but he didn't hate the new guy. I mean, if he was up for it, they should just let him. I know sometimes there's like weird things with some of those show productions. Who are we battling next? Next we're battling... Oh, I guess it would be... Actually, Here, let's just go to Alfornada. Is this the original character gone? The new character a female? Worst movie ever. What's the one by? 4 female Ghostbusters? The feminists are taking over. in concept, Ghostbusters 2016 isn't okay. From a a reboot remake thing, it's like it's the whole devoid of creativity thing where it's like, let's grab this property that was popular and recognizable and just make another. So it's got that like against it, but then also it's like, well, I think it got a lot of loud pushback against it for the wrong reason. Oh wait, hang on. You're too kind. Wait, or no, did I put what's his face? Skeleturge in the front? Skeleturge. Hang on, I gotta make sure I put the ghost in front. Okay, good. Bustin' makes me feel good. Oh, Arsenio Hall plays animated Winston. In which one? The real Ghostbusters? Is that that was a show, right? The name of it? That one I never watched. I thought Extreme Ghostbusters was neat. Ghostbusters, but it's the theme for the next set of Halloween videos, and it's Glitchbusters, and we do funny logos, so it's like it's the Ghostbusters logo, but it's missing no instead of the ghost. Oh yeah, correct. Okay. I think the vitriol of every movie was viewed by the director in studio acting like people only dislike the movie because of the women in it, and the jokes themselves didn't land. That's true also. It's a perfect storm of a... Oh yeah, this doesn't affect it. It ended up being a perfect storm of like just everything going against it. Wait, no, this has crunch. Again, like... I don't know when I watched it. I think I watched it in like 2019 on a whim. And watching it then, right, it was more like, oh, okay, this is just a movie. Don't know how to feel about Paul Rudd being in the new one. Like the original. Oh. Do you like the original King of Wishful Thinking? I think he's Jimmy Kimmel and Paul Rudd's version better. I liked Afterlife. I thought it was a neato idea. Now the new one. What's this one called that's coming out? The one this month. It's interesting. Because Afterlife definitely felt like a, hey, we got a story to tell, and we're gonna have a nice little connection to the original. And add a little heart in this way. And then the next one coming up, like from the trailer, it looks a lot more like, all right, we're back, big ol' action blockbuster, let's go. I gotta get out of here. Oh no, but I don't want to lose my special attack boost. Alright, here's a fun thing. You can... Alright, here's a question. Question for the class. You get to write the reboot, the sequel, the next installment of one property. Any property. You're the one. You're next. You're writing, you're directing, you're in charge of it. What do? Any property, any movie, any show, a reboot, a sequel, legacy sequel, the next installment, whatever. What do? Be brief. I can't read a lot in chat. Give me the elevator pitch. Oh, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, that's it. Chris Pratt Garfield. Oh yeah, that's right, we're getting that this year. Because on one hand, like, I feel it too, where I'm like, oh, okay, that's the next thing we're making another movie about. That's the next property we're digging up. But also, it's like, but sometimes I wonder if I was in charge of it. What would I do? I always think about it too. Oh wait, we can Shadow Ball. Why have I not been Shadow Ball? Sonic franchise, no contest? The whole thing? Yeah. That'd be neat. And I think too, also with some things, it's like they've had so many iterations, so many reboots, or so many series of it. At that point, it's like, you know, well, if you don't like this one, just wait for the next one. Same deal with Scooby-Doo. If you don't like this Scooby-Doo, wait a few years, they'll make it again. You know, I remember seeing this one tweet going around that said something like, you wake up and you're in charge of Lucasfilm, what do you do? And people are saying a bunch of, you know, stuff like, bring back this, recanonize this, fire this person, or whatever. My answer, here's my answer. If I woke up the next day and I'm in charge of Lucasfilm, can everything. Cancel it all. No more. We're not making any more movies, no more shows. We're deleting everything else off of Disney Plus. DVDs or nothing. No more. No more Star Wars. Kill it all. I'm not saying that modern Star Wars is bad. I'm not saying that old Star Wars is better. I'm just saying stop it all. No more. No one can... The originals. No one can even watch the originals anymore. You gotta remember them. You gotta write them down. You gotta tell them... You gotta tell... If you want to enjoy Star Wars, you gotta pull a C-3PO and, like, explain it when he's explaining it to the Ewoks with the sound effects. Star Wars will only exist by word of mouth. Remove it. Do what George Lucas wanted to do to the holiday special. Get rid of it all. So you watched the Super Mario movie a few days ago? Thought Chris was completely tolerable. I think it was fine. It was still, like, if they had to have celebrity voices for the Mario movie, I think they did a decent job with picking who they picked. It still would have just been best if they had, you know, all the video game voices. Oh, that's right, we're going up here. I'm always disoriented. This way. Give Adam Driver Shadow. If not Keanu Reeves, keep Eggman as Jim Carrey. Make it like Sonic X plotline, but in live action. Ooh. I could definitely see that'd be interesting. I've seen people talk about Hayden Christensen as Shadow. That'd be neat. Funny. Spider-Verse 3, but make it even gayer than the second. Let's go. Let's go. That's actually... I mean, we still don't have Spider-Verse 3 yet. For all we know, that just could be what we actually get. Definitely repitching Superman, and Clark Kent is going to be relatable as possible. Let's go. If I was in charge of Lucasfilm, I'd just cancel it. What's the heaven? He ceased to exist. No more Savior from Heaven. Superman is just a guy from Kansas. Nice. Seemed boring. Hated it. Oh, the hell. Weird decision. In the movies, freaking role. The role you're made for. Oh, have Charles in the movie? Yes. Okay, good. Scarlet, that's what we want. Ready to hit the slopes? Yeah, I'm here for a battle. I'm not here to snowboard. And how did I lose track of time that it's actually already past 5? Okay, so we'll battle Grusha and Rhyme, and I think that'll wrap it up. That'll wrap up the stream. So I'm like, ooh, I need to eat. Another property to want is Batman. Who cast Cooper Barnes from Henry Danger to play Batman. Played Joker's play by Jim Carrey. That was a weird one where they had Jim Carrey as the Riddler in the what was it? Was it Batman Forever? Or was it no, Batman and Robin was the other one. Charles Martinet is Mario. And he was Mario's father and the other random guy, but why wasn't he Mario? Again, the reason is that they just want to cast celebrities so they can get big names and get people into the theater. It's their marketing. It's why like every theatrical animated movie doesn't have the usual voice actors that you'll hear in normal things. More recently, they've been getting in as like side characters. We Torch song. You know who they never used in the movie villain? Brainiac. He'd be the perfect big bad evil guy. Uh-huh. Okay, a random character you talk. Yep, Jumpman. Like, if they were gonna, include him at all, I'm glad they did that. It's like, oh, it's a nice idea for to have him play the father, and then someone else who can do basically has the Mario voice. Too much, it's a perfect. Wahoo! I thought the Super Mario Brothers movie was fun. Can you believe it, guys? Mario Day is coming up. Mario Day in 10 days. Or sorry, 9 days. Can you believe it? Mario Day, just a week away. I am so excited about this information. It got here so fast. Wow. Mario Day, just a week away. Can you believe it? I forgot to link my... I realized on Twitter people are liking I posted the thumbnail of the stream, but I forgot to link the stream before I started. And I already did the finale. Hopefully people know what's going on. He's excited for the Zelda movie? I'll watch them all. I think I've mentioned before, I've never gotten super into Legend of Zelda. I totally could. I just need to do it. Oh yeah, Yoshi in the sequel. The post-credit scene. Do I... How fast is it? Let it freeze. Let it snow. Let it pile up on top of us. Let it go! I mean... yeah, sure, we had Let It Go from Frozen 1. But what about the hit song from Frozen 2, Into the Unknown? What is that? It's the unknown! Let's do it. The unknown. Gosh, have you guys seen the stupid... That's all I'm seeing on Twitter now, the stupid, the Willy Wonka experience. Grusha makes me feel all sort of ways. Love Grusha. Hang on, where is it? Hang on, my binder is right here. When I pulled the full art Grusha. I forget what video it was. But where is it? Oh, it's in my full art supporters. Yeah, no, I have two. I have the full art Grusha and I have the alt art Grusha. They're so they look so good. I want Ross Lynch as Link? Or Ross Link? Yeah, let's give Unknown a Mega. It's the unknown. Alright, last gym leader. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's Gator time. Oh boy, I am... Brother, I'm getting tired. I had a pretty good day. The heck did I do? Well, I woke up. I realized, yeah, I guess it was a full day overall. So I woke up. I finished uploading the podcast. The members-only podcast, which hopefully some of you have listened to and hopefully enjoy. Sorry it was late. Next one shouldn't be long. Or it shouldn't take as long. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I had to submit my timesheet for work. Since I'm not working today. So I need to submit it by the end of the week. So, submitted my timesheet for work. And then I... Oh yeah, and then I cleaned my ears. Which I'm so glad I did. Because now I can hear a lot better. I cleaned my ears. I trimmed my beard. And then I went to... Oh, I went to Robex. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, we're still on that Robex gift card life. Went to Robex. Got a straw nana berry smoothie. Drank that while I drove to the gas station to get gas. Drove to the bank, deposited my check. Then I went to the Target. Got some food. Then I got some lunch. Then I came home. And I'm so glad I did everything. I did everything this morning in a decent time frame. And then I got back and I ate lunch. And it even took longer to eat lunch. And afterwards I'm like, wow. Look at that. I still have a while before the stream starts. Look at me finally finally getting things moving at an appropriate pace. I'm like, yeah, no, that is a long day. Oh, I would love Wind Waker. Should try it. No, we need them to add the GameCube games to Switch Online, then I can try Wind Waker. Oh no, didn't they remake it? No, they remade it on Wii U, huh? Or Twilight Princess, first GameCube game. You know, from what I've seen of Twilight Princess, I'll check that out. That's the one where you turn into a wolf and you hang out with the weird little thing flying around you. The what's her name? Midna. Man, that sounds like a game for me. The mask plot, get older. It's exactly like Taichiro said, yeah. Happened the exact reason that you saw Zelda Wind Waker. Yeah, let me keep crunching everybody and everything. Yeah, and since, oh yeah, such cartoony expression, contrast the others of the series, I guess. I always thought the ones on the 3DS looked neat. That one, like, not exactly the Wind Waker style, but, like, similar to it. Hi, Tired. I'm Justin. Welcome to the Gatorette streams. No. Not having played it, you would consider your favorite Zelda entry. You like the 80s Legend of Zelda series? For the sole fact that, oh, Link says, well, excuse me, princess. Hated that they didn't get his hair color right. You think they're gonna? You think they would reference that in the Zelda movie? What do you think? Will they reference the "Excuse Me, Princess"? Just like how the Mario movie referenced the original, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Yeah, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. We're only on the we're only on the Wii U, and right now they have the Skyward Sword and Switch eShop, and also the original NES Zelda. True. Well, those ones made for GameCube, yeah, and they were put onto Wii U. I mean, I'm saying that mostly because I have a Wii U, but I imagine they've probably, on secondary market, they've probably gone up in price just a bit, because now probably all the Wii U games that were really good are a bit more, it's a bit more pricey. Oh, wait, let me... Started involving Underwater World. Vacation minigame. Oh, for the Out of Flood of Hyrule. Spoilers for an old game. I don't care much about spoilers for... The only thing I really care about spoilers for nowadays are... I care about Pokemon spoilers if I haven't played the game yet. Which, yeah, after going into... going into Scarlet and Violet without looking at any leaks. So happy. So I'm just going to do that for every Pokemon game forever now. And I say Star Wars, but I'm like... Well, yeah, I guess the stuff I'm keeping up with. But there hasn't been anything like super spoilerific as of late in Star Wars. Brother, I've been burned. Let's get that toxicity out of here. Just a bit. We get a movie like Mario movie, like The Legend of Zelda. Want Bryce Papenbook to play Link. I know they already confirmed they're working on like a live action one, right? Yeah, Skyward Sword was an okay Zelda game. Big problem was all the motion control issues. The fact you couldn't fast travel. That sounds like those could be issues. Did they change any of that in like the Switch version? Or did they just kind of leave it like that? Lawrence Fishburne is Ganondorf. Yeah, speaking of Mario voices, started memeing what you want Yoshi to be. Stuff like Danny DeVito or whatever. That'd be funny. It will be the voice of Yoshi. You can do it. I'll do it. I'll voice Yoshi. Hey, it's me, Yoshi. Hey. Mama Luigi. Hey, thank you. The Unknown! The Unknown subscribed? Oh no! What is that? It's the Unknown! No! No! Oh no! Oh man. Why do you sound like that? Play Skyward Switch. Hope it works with your controller because the Joy-Cons are broken. I'm done with them all. Alright, I think that's about where I'm gonna... wrap things up. That's basically what I wanted to do. Because yeah, I realized like, ooh, it's already past the time when I would end the stream. And yeah, we did it. Man, that last fight kind of took a toll. Took a toll on the Gators. But man, we did it. So, I'm honestly gonna stop and think for a second. Not stop and think right now, but in terms of like what the next thing I'll do, like the next stream series, I'll even think if maybe I'll put up a poll and see if we want to do the DLC for next week and do that. It's almost like we did have time for DLC. Well, no, it still would have taken longer. It still would have taken longer. Because there would have been like more bigger battles. Because otherwise this was just, you know, back-to-back gym leader battles. While Teal Mask would be like exploring and going through story and then a lot of battles. It's against both Carmine and Kieran. So I'll probably leave a poll. Honestly, more likely than not, maybe next week I'll just do another. We'll do maybe Kitakami with Gators next week, and then Blueberry with Gators the week after. Potentially, maybe not. I'll have to think. So wait, I hate the Blueberry stuff because stupid Drayton's battle makes you use Pokemon caught in the dome. We'll think. Maybe Teal Mask at the very least, or maybe we'll pick this up at some other point. Point is, I had a great stream today, so I'm going to be wrapping things up. I actually probably really should be going because I'm like, oh, I need to drink some water. I need to eat too. So thank you all for joining. Thank you also. I hit this thing. Thank you also, Cheeseburger Lasers, for the blue super chat earlier in the stream. Thank you, Taijirai, for the orange super chat earlier in the stream as well. You guys are great and cool. Which, by the way, if you haven't listened to the next one, yeah, that's true. We'll need a B Team of Lizards. True. I did post again. It's another podcast. It's just me talking by myself, just my thoughts on some of the things from the Pokemon Presents. I think I would go mostly into, you know, general stuff about it, and I think it's just under an hour, and it's just me. And I did this one. I tried to edit the audio a bit more, so because I tried to cut out every time I said not every time. I try to make it a little more listenable, so hopefully you enjoy that. But next time, hopefully, I'm going to be getting the group back together, and we'll do something. Again, answered some of your questions. I'll grab some more questions next time we pick that up. And is that basically all I wanted to say? See you in more videos. I'm going to be continuing probably back with more Gen 3 stuff, because that's been fun, and people have been liking that as of late, so I'm probably going to get going with more of those. I've obviously got like some more things that I just want to chat about and reminisce about. And then I think maybe a few more Z to A stuff. Maybe just shorts, but, you know, we'll chat. Maybe we'll compile a bunch of things into it. And that is the plan. At some point for streams, we'll figure out what's going next. But yeah, definitely, I'll think more about that YouTube thing, the YouTube stream that I want to do. Probably in May, or it's not May, probably April or May. I think I will stream the Detective Pikachu game on Switch. Just because I want to try that out, and because it leads up to the anniversary of the Detective Pikachu movie. And then for summer will, I might as well just spill it now. Summer, we still got potentially Poke Park 2 to play through. Probably one of the Pokemon Rangers. At some point, I think I'll do Emerald Grass types only. And those are just the ideas that I've got for future streams. But yeah, it's annoying. They have to be the friend of Terrarium, especially. Oh, and you have to be the original trainer. Oh, man. You gonna listen to podcasts after one done? Be your bedtime story? Alright, great. Thank you. Well, it's been splendid. Have a great weekend. Stay hydrated. My boy Gatorade. Gen 3. Gen 3. Gen 3. Let's go. I think that is what I'm thinking about. I'm feeling grass type only for Emerald. I'm thinking something like that. Probably. That's a good question, actually. I don't know when. I'll shift things around and then we'll talk about it. I'll look at the calendar. Poke Park. I think because yeah, last year I did the water types only for summer because it's thematically appropriate for summer. So maybe I'll do that also. Bye Gator, bye chat. Thank you for joining, Evie. Have a great weekend. Y'all stay hydrated. Would even say all green Pokemon. Kecleon, let's go. Start off with Trico. Yeah, that's the plan. That one probably soon. Maybe I'll just do that in May. Yeah, probably maybe that will be the April one. Something like that. I think the Detective Pikachu game, I honestly don't think that'll take 4 streams to complete. But I really do want to stream that one, actually. I gotta buy it first. I don't own it. But anyway, yeah. Have a great week, all. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. I'm having a great week. I'll see you next week. Some fun things. And, yeah, Mario Day next week. Let's go. Mario Day just a week away. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Thank you all again. And, I think that's what I basically wanted to say. Anyway, this has been Gatorex. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.